Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back. We got another video today. We had a little bit of overnights that we tried out that did not work. So I want to be frank with you guys and show you that because not everything works. If you enjoyed the video today, drop a thumbs up. So I got a couple Dries Mertens at 310. He's not anywhere up. I didn't like it. I just kind of was bored and I did it anyways. But it doesn't always work every week, right? And the biggest loss today, guys, was Haaland. I bought 8 Haalands between 370 and 385, and Haaland is right now 320, right? So I'm losing, if you do the math on that, it's about 60,000 coins a card. If I had 8, it's about 500k I lost on Haaland. You know what? The reason I bought him, guys, his inform was 320, and his player of the month was 800. So I was like, all right, that's cheap, but a couple things that went wrong, right? No dynamic image, and obviously, like, just I think people are kind of like the hype for that guy was like this week, and it's just died a lot compared to what it was. I've tried out a couple Ronaldo Sanchez. Is the only win we've had in terms of the overnight flipping, and the only instinctual win that, or like, I guess buy that I really liked was Klosterman, and I liked Dybala. Those are the only two that I really liked, and they actually did go up. The others I really forced because I just like trading with new cards, and I ended up forcing that stuff. So yeah, and in terms of so you guys want to see really bad losses right now, take a look at this. 390s I bought these at, and right now he's 325. So I got to panic sell this. Unfortunately, you guys are going to watch a huge loss. Now, couple updates really quick because I know you guys want to know about the streams and all that. I'm probably not going to be able to stream consistently until Tuesday again. In terms of what we found out, I spent like the whole week troubleshooting everything. And basically what's going on is I think the hardware in my computer, it's just, I've had this for 3 years now. I've used it like crazy and it is a very good computer, but something is just going wrong in terms of the, something in the motherboard is just acting up. And, so what's happening this week is I'm getting an entire new network put in. I'm actually upgrading, which I don't spend money usually. I'm actually doing that this week. I just bought a pre-built amazing PC, that's going to be arriving here early next week. And I think I have to think about that stuff more. I thought I could run this computer to the ground for a couple more years. And I just, this is my first PC, so I didn't really know. So I'm upgrading everything, man. And you guys, I want to say thank you guys for supporting me, man. You guys watching these videos all the time and you guys coming into the streams, not even donating, just watching, man. You guys, that's how you support me, man. And it is very appreciated, man, because I was able to today really get myself a nice maxed out computer, and I'm gonna be this week getting a whole new internet installed just for what I do, and that's amazing, man. And that's a big thank you to you guys, man, because you guys make that possible. And I don't want to be cheesy, but that's the reality, right? Is that you guys make that possible. So hopefully that will give us no problems in the future, between streams, videos. The good news is that I can still upload videos right now, which is all right, because I'll keep you guys in the loop, and we'll be able to kind of communicate, via that way. So that's good. What I'm going to be focused on today is seeing if EA drop any more content. I think we should be getting another player SBC, if I'm not mistaken. And as you guys can see here, we are taking a couple losses, man. Look, most of the cards that I picked up on overnight flipping, guys, were not really that bad. Like, I bought this Kane's guy at 110, 113. He's up a little. But the Haalands are just brutal, man. The Haalands are just really brutal. He's got a lot of supply. It's just a big loss. That's the first time in a while that I've really taken a big loss. Well, first time in a week. But, yeah, man, it's not that great to be taking that big of a loss. It's not that fun. What I will say is that, what was I just going to say? The moments, though, this week, guys, have made a lot of coins for me and my club. So at the end of the day, it's not the biggest loss ever because the moments have been really good to my club. I have made tons of coins this week that have allowed me to try out stupid things like what I did last night, right? Because if you think about it, what I was doing last night was stupid. I didn't need to do that. So it was stupid what I was doing last night. But as you guys can see on the leaderboards, we are currently at 141.43. I was at 141.9, but I'm dropping now because obviously we're selling the Haalands, and it's just turning out to not be so good. So obviously you guys can see we are dropping because we are clearly panic selling some stuff. Now if we go take a look at these cards, because I know you guys are interested in these cards, the only ones that really rose overnight was Atal, and I actually thought he was going to rise overnight. I just didn't end up buying him because well, I just didn't, right? So he's up a lot. He's at 570. So it looks like if you were going to do overnight flipping, he was the one. David Luiz is up a fair amount. Ben Yedder's price to me is just very confusing. I don't understand why people are paying 1.8 mil for this card. The difference between that and the OTW just isn't that substantial. I don't understand it. None of the others on the bench really rose. Lucas is up like 15K, but this to me is crazy, man. I just don't understand what is the appeal with this card, because if you look at it compared to like the player of the month, or it's better, but I don't know. As a winger, you'd have to switch him in game. It brings up some obstacles for me that I don't know if I'm like fully. I don't know, man. I just don't really know. I don't understand why he's so. I'm struggling to understand why this guy is so expensive. So yeah, and in terms of Fut Champs, guys, I have to get going, man, because I haven't started Fut Champs. I don't even have a center back. I'm a mess, man, in terms of my team and what I have at the moment. I think I might go with untradeable Zola this weekend. I'm not sure. Unless I can find a deal on a Moments icon, it looks like for Fut Champs this weekend, that I guess I'm just going to stick with the untradeable club. I need to come up with another center back as well. I might use David Luiz that I have, which is fine, because that will do me in a few games. We're going to just play it to probably like gold 1 or gold 2. I don't know, man, because I'm not streaming. I'm going to be playing less. That's just facts. I won't play as many games off stream. But maybe I want to try a Moments card. The only problem with these Moments cards, guys, and here's my concern. This weekend league, I feel like they're going to fall off a cliff, after this weekend league. I really, really feel that way. Like, that these guys after this weekend are going to really drop. I can't see these guys holding these prices, especially with the way that, like, if you guys were watching these guys on Rewards Day, I mean, they started to go down on Rewards Day even. So stuff like that, like when you see the demand of a card like these, like super in demand, dropping 800K on a Rewards Day, like it makes you question how long they're going to hold long term. And like even like at a really elite card like this Carlos Alberto, he's at 2.28 mil, 2.3 mil, but he's just not selling. So that to me is interesting, within itself. I do find that to be quite intriguing is what I would say in terms of those cards. So Shapeshifters, guys, we talked about in the upload last night. They're going to continue to drop. In my eyes, they won't stop dropping. In terms of Team of the Week, you guys could be looking at a Team of the Week buy day to be today. After Lightning Rounds later today, I could definitely see these guys being buyable. That is for sure. Refresh cards look like they're continuing to do well. They're not stopped going up, which to me does make sense. The best risers have been Ake and Areola. These two have flown. Areola's gone from 30 to 45K, which I want to talk to you guys about right now. I don't understand. All right, the price tag on Areola, because I have used him in draft. He is garbage. I don't like this card at all. I think he's trash, man. And I packed him untradeable. I haven't used this version yet, but my God, he was not good when I used him. I really didn't like this card. So, yeah, man. What's in the water with these people, man? I don't know. I don't know with these people, man. I don't know what these people are freaking doing, man. I don't get it. And so, yeah. So, this is like where my main squad looks like at the moment. This is what we have. We have to figure out a way where I have to find another center back, and I think it will be Carlos Alberto or David Luiz. I might try David Luiz this weekend because I've already used Carlos Alberto. I haven't really used David Luiz much, and then this way we could kind of keep it Prem-oriented. This all depends on who the hell I'm going to use in this position. And I think what I might do is I think Dybala is going to come off the bench for me this weekend. I don't know who for, but I want to try my Dybala that I got red. I'm going to have to try to find, obviously Arnold's going up to the midfield. So I think I'm just going to use an icon like Pep and do my normal thing where I'm just kind of subbing off. Because Arnold in the midfield is a very vital part of my team. And then that way, what do we have? Zola, Ben Yedder, KDB. So then that way that 4-1-2-2, really, really does work for me. But at the same time, I'm also thinking about maybe trying the 3-5-2 this weekend. That could be a little bit of fun. And then that way I could get kind of more starters in the team, but that all depends if I'm gonna go ahead and use a certain type of, like, if I'm using an icon Moments, because that's really the only way that I would go play a 3-5-2 is if I kind of found within my team another attacker, which at the moment it just doesn't look likely. So I think what I'll continue to do probably is just have this Vieira in here like I did before. You guys saw that, and then just sub him off. And I know that you guys are like, Nick, why are you subbing off Vieira? But you guys know, like, I don't use him. Like, we're switching Arnold into the midfield. And then vice versa. But I think Ben Yedder is going to stay in the team because I really do like Ben Yedder's card. And I think we'll play him up at striker. I guess maybe we'll play him up at striker. With Zola, we got to figure out what exactly we want to boost. I like the boost though that Zola gets with this card. It's just whether or not, I'm thinking maybe we play Zola as a cam, right, and put him on a Deadeye. That's what I'm thinking, because I think that could be pretty good. But we'll test him out. I really haven't given Zola, like, when I played Zola originally, I had him out in the wing, and I never really played him in the middle. So I think for me, I definitely want to experiment with how this guy plays in the middle. I think that's like there's a certain level to what he could offer me, right? With the Deadeye chemistry style, he's going to boost up to 99 finishing and 95 short passing, and that could be a lethal combination. So we'll just kind of have to see how that goes. I think in terms of David Luiz, you know, I want to try this guy. Am I going to love him? I'm not sure if I'm going to love him. I think for me, I'm going to put the shadow on him, though, because I really want to max out his pace. The only question is, what's his aggression? 96. Okay, never mind. So he's got great aggression. So I think we'll give him the shadow chemistry style. What's crazy to me is looking back on it, I know David Luiz's new card is really good because he's medium high, but if you look at it right now, it makes you feel like David Luiz is pretty good value, that SBC. I crafted it, but the fact that this is 138 and this is a CDM card, it makes you think that on the market, this David Luiz would have been like a mil. So looking back on it, it actually makes me feel a little bit more comfortable that I did do this SBC just for that reason. It makes me feel like, it really makes me feel like he's actually like not a bad card. So yeah, when I see that, I'm like, oh, wow, okay. Like, I'll take that. So, yeah, I mean, this is where the team is at. We packed that Ben Yedder untradeable this week. I don't know if you guys saw, but out of the ones to watch packs, we did pack that Ben Yedder untradeable. And there's the last couple Haalands. Tough loss, man. I don't like taking losses. It is not enjoyable. So we're going to end up taking those losses. And you know what? It is what it is, right? I'm trying to be honest with you guys, though, man. I want to show you guys exactly what I'm doing, exactly what's working, exactly what's not working. And this is a very transparent road to glory. You guys are not going to catch me hiding stuff from you. If I do something that doesn't work, you guys are going to be the first people to know, man. I'm going to be like, look, I tried this overnight. It did not work. Here's my losses, and here's what I'm going to do to get that money back, right? Because you got to keep the motivation flowing, and that's the only way it's ever going to be, man. You got to stay motivated in that way. I guess the only cards, guys, in terms of these, and I wanted to take an early look at these with you guys, but really in terms of like out of packs investing when it comes to these types of cards, I am going to be looking at picking up probably not too many, but I like Idrissa Gueye. I like this right back in the Serie A, and I really think that the Bundesliga cam and the Serie A center back are going to be guys that are very safe. So those guys I'll probably look into picking up out of packs. That's going to be it for the video today, guys. Just a little bit of an account update with you guys this morning. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in a video soon. Peace out.